So it's early summer and surprisingly the weather's pretty cold, so I'm kind of obliged to do some sneaky bike camping. This time I'll be by myself. We'll find a spot and see how we go. Now, you would be forgiven thinking that I don't look particularly stealthy right now, considering I'm going stealthy camping, and that is because I have a whole pile of main road to get to where I want to go, unfortunately, and I do not like to be hit by cars. Just finished up with the main road bit, so I may as well make myself a little bit more stealthy and get rid of this. That's a bit more like it. So I've made it to, I guess, where I'm going to camp tonight, this little patch of dirt here, and I followed a sort of kangaroo trail to get there. Hopefully going to be undisturbed, so I wouldn't really want any other campers to come along, so hopefully it's just me tonight. And I guess we'll set up the bush cocoon and then see how we go. I do like this setup because it's reasonably quick to get going. You know, you chuck a couple of pegs in and one pole. I find sometimes with hammocks and tarps and all that, they can just take a little bit of fiddling around. Even a tent usually has two poles, but this is pretty good. I'd imagine a freestanding tent would probably be even easier than this, but unfortunately it's not freestanding. So I am all set up here, and yes, you can see I brought the chair. The more camping I do, the more I realise I love having a chair. And that's the inside of the bush cocoon there. Pretty cosy. I like having a little home, I think. I've done a few camping trips where I've just slept on the ground, but definitely it's really nice having that kind of cosy little place to tuck yourself away. This thing's pretty waterproof, it's pretty good in the rain, although there's nowhere to put your stuff really when it's raining apart from up at the head end. So I think it's time to get some dinner going maybe. Japanese beer to celebrate finishing my final exams. Delicious, delicious. It goes very well with bush camping. Now for dinner, got the old standard creamy bacon, which tastes the same as the carbonara and everything else. Yum! And I'm going to spice it up a bit by adding a sausage. Just something that I found in the freezer at home. Old soto muka. Needs a few good pumps to get it going, but that's the same for all of the liquid fuel stoves. The advantage of this one though is it converts the liquid straight to a gas without any priming. It kind of has priming. They advertise it as having no priming, but really it's sort of just some fancy priming mechanism. The reason that there's a problem is you need to pump it a few more times I've used an MSR whisper light quite a lot, and I'd only pump that like 20 times, maybe like 5 or 6 before the first use, like before each use. Whereas this one, you give it a fair few, but the little red indicator comes out, and then the stove folds up really nicely. Much smaller than the MSR, which I like, and then you get a very big wide tripod position, which is great. And that fuel line is quite bendy, which is really convenient. There we go. Alright, that's what we've got going so far. Looking not too shabby. Well, dinner is all cooked, eaten and washed up, which is very nice to have everything done. Alright, breakfast time. Got some cereal, got some Robert Tim's coffee tea bags. Now, probably not going to film anything on the way home because it's actually pretty annoying to stop and get the bike and get the camera out, but thank you for joining me on this camping trip. It's been a lovely time. Only a little bit of rain overnight, had a good sleep. I'll have a good ride home hopefully. There's actually a bit of rain coming in, so it's high time I stopped just hanging around and drinking my coffee and actually got gone. Good thing about the bush cocoon is I can actually set it down and up really quickly because there's not much to it. Pop out that pole. How's that for a pack down time, hey? Alright, let's get the bike loaded up and get out of the rain. And I will hopefully see you later on another trip, and I hopefully won't get wet today.